Hi, folks. This is Rich Moyer. I just want to bring to your attention here that there's been a lot of changes with Dave Mosher's sites. And Dave basically has two types of sites. He has a peer-to-peer instant commission site, which looks like this. This is the format you're going to see when you see it. And then he has a regular site, which is going to look like this. And you always see Dave Mosher Presents up in the top or somewhere on there. They're two different sites. Well, what's happening is these older sites, the peer-to-peer instant commission sites, are converting. The software isn't compatible with the latest software in the operating system. So Dave has to move them to another site that does have the latest version of the operating system and convert them to a new script. That way, everything is more efficient and it works well. Right now, we're at the point where they're going to be discontinuing support of this version of the operating system software called PHP. Well, we are converting to the new sites because we want to continue to use these sites, but we have to. It's a long. It's quite a challenging technical effort to move them and get them all converted over. So Dave is working on this, and he's got, I think, 40 more to go. But Dave has a total of about 300 sites, so probably around 260 are not in the peer-to-peer format. They're about 260 have been converted or are in the process of being converted, but they're not the peer-to-peer. So the difference is, though, there's the way you use your affiliate, your referral ID to get people to sign up under you. And I'm just going to sign into this one, Ultimate Solos, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do a shortcut to get me through so I can just show you here. And continue the members area. Now you see down here you have a affiliate builder. That's not where you want to go. You want to go to affiliate tools. Okay. You see there's two different URLs. One has index.php. Let me highlight that here. See, it's index.php, and down here there's one that won't use an exit pop-up. It's index2.php. Well, the problem is this index2 doesn't exist in the new script. So what happens if you're using this particular referral URL, it's going to fail, and it's going to give you an error that's going to look like this. Now I'm going into my rotator here, and I'm going to tell it to just go see if we can figure out what that is. See, it's going to give me a 404 error. Well, that means the page doesn't exist. So what we have to do is go in and change all of those that have index2.php to index1, just index.php. I have a call in for Dave, and we're gonna get this fixed. But in the meantime, everything in your rotators and all the ads that you posted on all the sites that you've posted them on that have index2.php will fail if they've been converted to the new script. So what I'm going to do here is show you how to I won't go through how to edit that, but I'm going to show you where it shows up. I am a big user of rotators, especially for banner ads and whatever. But like for all of my sites, I don't want to have to type each one of these site referral URLs in there. So what I do is I create a rotator for that. And let me just show you the rotator. Now to promote all of these sites here, all I have to do is click on that link, and it'll show me the next one available, the next one in line. So what I do, though, is I want to convert all of these. First off, I want to test them. Then I want to make sure I'm converting all of them. So I'm going to test them using a utility called, it's up here, it's called, let's see, where am I? Reset. It's called HP Status, httpstatus.io. Great little site. It's a free utility, bookmark it. I use it all the time. But the neat thing is you can bulk check one per line. You paste them in here one per line. And you can bulk check as many URLs as you want to paste in here. I haven't found the upper limit yet. But what it's going to do is you just paste them in, and you run this thing, and it's going to give you a status of them. Well, all right, well, I'm going to go back to the problem child here. The problem child being my rotator. So I'm going to grab each one of these addresses, and see it's a table. I'm just going to grab them, but I'm going to use a utility. I'm going to use a program that's free, Google Sheets. It's a spreadsheet, it's just like Microsoft Excel. And 90% of the people out there only use 10% of the capability. So everything most users are going to do in a spreadsheet, you can do with Google Sheets, and you won't run into the advanced incompatibilities, and there's actually conversions to do it. But it's a free program. You should be using this all the time for a lot of things. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to grab everything in this table. So I just highlight the first little bit, and I'm going to come down here to the last, do shift and click, and I didn't do that right. All right, let's try it again. Sometimes this jumps around when I'm recording, so it doesn't always play nicely when I'm recording. And just kind of come down here and see if we can grab everything there. So I right-clicked, and I'm just going to say copy. And that's not exactly right. Sorry, folks. It doesn't play nice when I'm recording. So I gotta do this. All right, here we are, back at the right table. I'm going to pause this until I select it. It's just a matter of my mouse jumping around. It doesn't select them right. So I'm going to go from here and just grab everything in this table all the way down to the end. Shoot. All right, now that I've gotten everything in selected, I'm going to right click and just say copy. All right, I've got it selected, and I just did Control C. Now I'm going to switch over here to Google Sheets, and I'm going to get a fresh spreadsheet. So I'm going to clear this spreadsheet out so it doesn't have anything in it at all. All right, now I'm going to come to the first cell, and I'm just going to do Control V, paste. And see, it's going to paste all of that data that I got from that table. Now, I don't want anything here from B through the end of the page. So I'm just going to highlight those columns and hit delete. That leaves me with more stuff here than I want. But that leaves me with these particular URLs. And I'm going to have to delete all this other stuff here that came through. Sorry, sometimes this bounces around when I'm recording, and the mouse doesn't stop when I want it to, and doesn't play nice, but that's all right. We got this. So what I have now is just the URLs from that one table in my rotator. So here I'm going to click the top of the column to select it all, right click, and all the way down the bottom, there is a selection here in the context menu, view more column actions. And you see on the right, it popped up, and I'm going to go remove link. So and right click down to view more column actions, and then it's going to be remove link. It's still going to look the same, but when I click on it, it's going to show me the text of it, not the link itself. Okay. So, and I can just do that to make it look normal. I can control backslash. So now all I have to do is get all of these like this, copy them, Control C, and then come over here to the bulk tester and paste them in with a Control V and check status. It might run for a little bit because it actually has to go out to each website and verify it. But you see all of these that it checked, it came out. These are all showing valid. Now on the next page, you see this one, 404. That's one we're going to have to correct. If it's got green, you're good. And it doesn't matter what the 302 is. As long as it's got green, you're good. This one's a 404. We're going to have to fix that. You see that? That's why, because it has index2.php that doesn't work. So this is a quick way to update your rotators or anything else, any other website that you want to check. And that way you're not putting dead air out there or getting errors on the safe list that you're posting to. If you're wondering why you're not getting referrals, well, have you tested your URLs? That's the thing you got to do, is test the URLs that you have and verify that they work, and then you're okay. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can avoid having to go to every site that you ever opened and posted ads to. A couple of those methods are very simple. You can use an ad tracker. My ad tracker is, I'll have to log in here, but you can post your URL. You don't want to push the banner URL, but you see here I have this as a shortened URL, and if I post this rather than the referral URL, and let me see if I can find one that I have just a here's a registration ID. Down here I have a couple that have here's a splash page at Build-A-Biz Online. Well, suppose I wanted to change that. All I have to do is edit the tracker with the new URL, and it'll send it to the new URL. So if I had originally put all my referral IDs into a tracker like this, I could just go and change it at the tracker, and it would update all the sites that used that tracker, not the referral URL, but all the sites that use that tracker. That's one way to do it here. I actually do this with banners. I have a banner rotator in Hits Connect that I use. So thanks.